Hey everybody, Kratos Lucina here. Gonna, I guess, make a mess of a small town, or city, judging by the rest of the map. Uh, Today, I'm driving the Leclerc prototype. Uh, it's the prototype of the Leclerc. It was never put into service. It was used as a technology testbed, and it's how it's how they decided what technology needs to go into their full issue Leclerc. And like when you look at it, it's kind of chunky. It looks like it was cut out of a block of cheese with a blunt knife. It's really just a crudely shaped tank. But that's because it was proving a point. And like you see all these like little panels, uh, like here and here, and there's little panels all over. And that was and little ones over here. And that was so the developers could kind of drag and drop components. And so they're like, we want to test if this thing will, if this component will improve its combat effectiveness. And so they slot it in and see what happens. And then if it worked, awesome. It got added to the final version. And if it didn't work, well, it got pulled out and replaced with something else. Hey! Uh, so it's how they, and I guess it's kind of how we used like our Abrams and the Cat B and TTB prototypes is we just kind of built a thing to hold up technology, packed it full, and went, yeah, this seems good. And, that technology got moved into the final product. What's that range? 230 out there, man. and so they packed in all the technology onto this thing, and the French kind of led the way when it came to adding technology to the concept of the MBT, because I guess other countries, including America, were still kind of doing the thing where you just, blunt force take the victory, old school World War II style of I can't even shoot anything. There's so many dead tanks parked all over the place. Uh, so, they really kind of pioneered the whole concept of let's shoehorn technology into our tank until it's an unkillable juggernaut. Or, till they can like complete engagements at ranges that, the enemy could only dream of. And that led the way for a lot of Western countries, uh, implementing technology to such an advanced degree. And honestly, I would say blame the Leclerc for all of the Abrams technology. I'm not saying we got the Abrams from the Leclerc, but like us jamming basically as much technology as we could shoehorn into it was because of the French. They really kind of proved the value of modern technology in a tank. Can I even engage him? Ooh, I can. Yeah! And yeah, in this game, it's kind of squishy. It really has a hard time bouncing shells. But I mean, I would say that's mostly up to the fact that it's almost nearly entirely vertical surfaces that are supposed to be taking hits, and those don't do too well. Ooh, almost flipped a tank. Now, in the game, this one has a unique ability that where some tanks can individually designate a target, this thing can collectively designate targets. And we might get a chance to see it here if a whole bunch of enemy tanks kind of pull into this center zone. They'll probably be coming from that street down over there. Yep, there they come. But we'll see if we can make it count too. Ah. Put a shell in it just because. Oof. Getting hammered. Okay, so here we go. I'm willing to do it on that boss because it needs to get done. Ooh, and the Abrams. Alright, now. So when I activate, it should... Yeah, see? All the tanks here are now spotted all at once. And so they take when a tank is spotted in this game, it takes maximum damage. Ugh. Right up until you explode. But when it's spotted, it takes the maximum damage your shell can put out. And so if the maximum damage on your vehicle is, or on your shell is 780 damage, you'll get that every single shot while the thing is identified. I wonder if I can re-highlight everything again. Yep, see, there we go. Jeez! Just getting clobbered, man. Oh, what is this spawn? Like, hey, you know how you were just getting shot to pieces? Welcome back. Oh man, what now? That was a lucky bounce. Yeah, that Romka's really cleaning up here. What is left? Man, this match seems like it's doing that glitch thing again, where it always leaves one tank, like, immobile in a distant corner, and then you have to go find it and kill it. Because I bet you this thing is, like, sitting over here or something. I'm going to drive by and it's going to shove a missile right up my backside. Oh, there it was. Yeah, the Romka got it. And this thing's like, it's pretty zippy for an MBT. It does not mess around. Okay, one of my favorite things about the Leclerc tanks is the exhaust on all of them looks like sewage plumbing. And so this one is just got a 45 corner piece as a tailpipe that they probably just like stole out of, stole from a construction crew in Perry as they were fixing, a septic line. They were like, this will work. And they just picked up a pipe and walked away. And on the actual Leclerc, it's a 90 out of the back of the tank in that same spot, except it goes straight up. Now, I'm guessing that was because they took like, I guess they wanted it to be somewhat aquatic. Ow, what hit me? Man, I'm getting clobbered. But I guess they wanted it to have, like, somewhat of an aquatic ability. Maybe not, like, completely, you know, swimming under the ocean kind of thing, but, you know, you bolt down an air intake on the top, and then you just run another stack to get rid of your exhaust. And that way the engine's not fighting water pressure. So I'm willing to bet this thing it directly exhausts into the air. Like, you could probably go straight from the exhaust tip to the engine without anything in the way. And so it's probably not a good idea to let water get to it. Oh, I need to kill that 120. Ooh, let's not be over here. All right. All right, so let's see if I can. There we go. All right. At least 2 of them. And the good part about spotting is you get credit. Now, you don't get full credit for kills and damage, but you share as if you were doing damage yourself. And that's pretty handy. Oh, hey. So yeah, pretty squishy, pretty zippy, solid damage, but that spotting ability is really handy, especially when it's a defense, because then you just be near the defense, the tanks just pile onto it, mark them all, and your team just goes berserk and blows them all to pieces. Now, I really kind of played that second spot bad, and it bit me twice on that second cap zone, but I really wanted to highlight that thing, or else I'd have been way further back. That Leclerc Proto really has some limitations when it comes to armor. But it makes up for it with technology. And that's really handy. So, yeah, Francine Delaroche badge. And the shooter badge. Sweet. So, again, solid damage, solid kills for a tier 7. And I'm climbing up, but I'm at a point in all of these missions where it just takes forever to fill them out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that mission. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Thank you to those that have already been liking and subscribing. And I will see you guys in the next battle. Till then, have fun.